What's up, YouTubers? It's your boy Spectro here, and today we're gonna talk about these remakes and remasters. Alright, if you're a gamer like I am and you played a lot of games, even if you're just a casual player, at some point you either played a remake, a remaster, a ported over game. You play one of these games at some point down your career gaming, and as you've been playing these games to a long time and been playing different remakes and remasters and whatnot, at some point you ran into some hot garbage ass remakes or hot garbage ass remasters. It comes with the territory, people. Alright, that's just what it is. We all have our ups and downs as gamers. Now, what I really want to talk about here is some of the more questionable remakes and remasters that have recently just been happening. I say probably the last 4 to 5 years or so. It may have been longer than that, honestly, but seriously though, first off, I just want to clarify that all these trailers that you see in this video, that they're not by any means considered the worst remakes or remasters. These are just remasters and stuff like that I just chose for this video specifically. Now, honestly, GTA, it's not that it's the worst on the list, but GTA 5 is like really unnecessary. This video is really gonna be about unnecessary remakes and unnecessary remasters, and GTA 5 is one of them. Like, let's be honest, people. Remasters and remakes, it's a very complicated, I wouldn't even say it's complicated, it's a very varied subject among gamers, alright? Because everybody has their own opinion when it really comes down to remakes or remasters. There are those who truly hate remakes and remasters, and then there are those who don't mind them at all, alright? Now for me, my personal take on it, I don't mind remasters or remakes at all, honestly. I welcome them, but when I do not like unnecessary ones. Now, when I say unnecessary, I'm talking about the Last of Us remake. Like, what was the purpose of that? Last of Us Part 1, just to clarify that. What was the purpose of that? I'm not gonna say I don't understand, because obviously the Last of Us TV show that was on HBO, it was obviously to promote the show, get people, watching the show to play the game, just but still though, like, it didn't need it. It didn't need it. Like, it really did not need it at all. And it's like, this video can really go on for 20 to 30 minutes, but I want to keep it short for you guys. I really do, because I just don't want to really go too deep. But let's get back to the subject. Alright, remakes and remasters. That's one that's unnecessary, and I think we can truly all agree on it. The remaster that Last of Us Part 1 already had, it wasn't the best in the world, because honestly I played the remaster of it, and it still looked kind of PS3-ish, but it wasn't bad or anything. The gameplay is pretty solid. I had fun playing it. Plus the DLCs came with it. I had a lot of fun playing the Part 1 remaster. It didn't look that dated to me to make me feel like, oh man, this game really does need a remake very badly. And to be honest, from what I understand of the Last of Us Part 1 remake, I didn't play it, by the way, and it was just, same story, same key elements that was from the original story. It just basically been enhanced a lot. Just being enhanced a little, just like PS5 games, quality's been improved, the usual remake stuff, right? Well, if anything, it'll probably be considered a remaster, but they call it a remake, but that's just me, alright? Unless I'm unaware of any story elements that changed in the story, but I don't think there was any story elements when I looked into that. Alright, that's just one, alright? Well, that's two, because GTA 5, like I said before, is another one that was unnecessary. They already had like a remaster, I believe, on for the PS4, and then they got another remaster, right? I know a lot of people are questioning about Marvel Spider-Man. Now, Marvel Spider-Man is definitely one that's questionable as well, because honestly, I understand it though. Alright, they basically changed the actor's face, or Peter Parker's face, inside the game, which I made a video a while back questioning why they did that. Basically, like, he looks younger now, a lot younger. Alright, looks kind of high schoolish, even though he's like an adult. But anyways, Marvel Spider-Man, it gets a pass for me personally. Maybe not for you guys, but it gets a pass for me, because I feel like they really couldn't do much without having to remaster the game. So even though it was still being charged for like what, $70 with the Miles Morales, and like, wasn't it like hidden behind Miles Morales as a game that for you to get it? I don't know, I forgot how the whole situation went down. I remember something about that. But let's get on to the next topic. You guys probably, or you may or may not heard about the Horizon Zero Dawn is getting a remake as well, because boy, I'm not sure what the thought process of Sony is with that. Now you may think, okay, it came out 2017. It's not dated though. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's not dated, y'all. It's literally a PS4. It's one of the best selling PS4 games through the era of it, and you're thinking that this game needs a full remake? Why? Now those are just rumors for now, because let's be real, that's probably actually going to happen at some point. Now let's move on to the next game that was also an unnecessary remake. I think we can all agree that the Devil May Cry Definitive Edition, when they're like kind of like westernizing it. It's funny enough, I never played. No, I actually did play it. I played it, but I can't remember where. I played it though. I know I remember playing it a little bit, and basically, I never played the original Devil May Cry game, and boy, oh boy, people do not like that Definitive Edition Devil May Cry game. Yeah, Devil May Cry fans fucking hate that game with a passion. All right, from what I understand, it was westernized and it was absolutely ass of a Devil May Cry game. That game is truly considered the outcast of Devil May Cry games. And let's get on. I tell you, we got tons and tons of games we could talk about. People that this is unnecessary. Like, for example, where is my Sly Cooper collection? Why is that not ported over? That ain't even got to get a remaster. That can just get ported over. Okay, maybe it could use a remaster, alright, honestly. But it would be nice to get a remaster for that. Alright, Final Fantasy 13. What's the remaster? Can you get a remaster of that? Those games are not even on the PS5, PS4. Like, what's the deal? We're getting another Last of Us part. Well, next thing you know, we're gonna have a Last of Us part 2 getting a remake. Watch people, watch when they season 2 HBO Max come out, and they're gonna announce that on Last of Us part 3, and they're gonna be like, Last of Us part 2 gonna get a remake. A remake, people. I can't remember the exact year that Last of Us 2 came out. I'm pretty sure it was 2019, 2020. I'll be absolutely done if that game gets on the remake. And then you got games just sitting on the PS3 and then collected, not only PS3, PS2, PS1 that haven't even been touched. What, Def Jam? Def Jam's another game that has not been brought over at all. Like, you mean tell me they can't just remaster that, bro? All I'm saying, people, is that these games and their decisions to make some of these games and remake and remaster them is becoming a true questionable question mark in my opinion, because what the fuck is the process in this? Like, who's making these decisions? Who's picking which games to get remade and remastered? Because obviously the person who's making these decisions needs to stop, please. I'd rather them just make it a fan vote of which game from the PS1 to the PS3 era gets chosen to be remade, or not only just remade but remastered, alright? Because I feel like remakes take a lot longer than remasters, alright? And there's some great remakes out there, right? You got Final Fantasy 7. That is a wonderful remake, alright? I played Final Fantasy 10. I never beat the remaster version, but it was a great remaster in my opinion. But I can't understand for the life of me why some of these games they're coming out in 2020, 2019, or 2018. Guys and gents, I'd like you guys tell me what you think on conversation below about these recent remakes and remasters, and how do you feel about remakes and remasters? I'm honestly curious about what the gaming community as a whole just feels about them, because my opinion right now, I don't hate them, but unnecessary ones really does, how Peter Griffin says it, grind my gears. Alright, with that being said, folks, thanks for watching. Like the video, dislike the video. I'm Spectro and I need to take a breather.